What's good, everybody? Sam Dog coming at you guys with some breaking news around the NFL and with the Seahawks. First of all, we're going to start this off by saying, wow, it's just been crazy Wednesday with these trades and a certain signing. But to start this off, we're going to start this off with the fact that the Seahawks traded a 6th-round pick to the Green Bay Packers for quarterback Brett Hundley, who was Aaron Rodgers' backup. You remember he played 9 games when Rodgers went down with that broken collarbone, and he won 3 of those games. One of them against the 0-16 Cleveland Browns, one of them against Mitchell Trubisky's Chicago Bears, and I forgot what the other one that he won was. But yeah, so Seahawks trade a 6th-round pick for Brett Hundley, who is going to be obviously going to be the backup for Russell Wilson. To me, this definitely is saying that this is us showing Austin Davis the door. So definitely a good move, and plus I think Brett Hundley's schemes he definitely fits in the system that Russell Wilson plays in with his mobility. But he's obviously been mentored by Aaron Rodgers, and now he'll be mentored by Russell Wilson. So we'll see what happens. But one of his best games, obviously, was that comeback against the eventual 0-16 Browns. But one of the other games I noticed, he went toe-to-toe with Ben Roethlisberger last year, forcing overtime when they played the Steelers last year in Pittsburgh. That was another good game he had where he tossed 3 touchdown passes and threw for over 200-some-odd yards in that game, going toe-to-toe with Ben Roethlisberger. So we'll see how that one goes, and I wonder if he's going to get any reps tomorrow when we play the Raiders in preseason. It'll be interesting to find out. Other news. Now, the Seahawks reached a 3-year extension with Tyler Lockett, who we drafted out of Kansas State in the 2015 NFL Draft, the speedster. Pretty happy about this one because Tyler Lockett's been a great target for Russell Wilson on a lot of plays, and good kickoff returner. Hopefully we can get him a couple more kickoff returns. I was there, obviously, when he took the kickoff back 105 yards against the Bears in the 2015 season, which was cool to see, and he's really good, too. He was also good on a couple. I remember his jet sweep run against the Carolina Panthers in 2016, too, which he took it all the way for that touchdown. So, let's see. I'll read the thing. I got my iPhone out, too. Seahawks are extending Lockett with a 3-year, $31.8 million contract. NFL Network's Mike Garafolo reported Wednesday Lockett can earn up to $37.8 million over the course of the deal and also receives $20 million guaranteed. Oh, man. But, obviously, you always got to concern your cap space because I was usually hoping that we could have gotten some more solid offensive linemen. But still for this, it's our last preseason game tomorrow, which I will be filming by the tunnel, interacting with some players. So that's all I'm going to get. I'm not really going to film the game or film parts of the game from my seat because it's going to be all the low string guys, 3rd string guys, second lower string guys playing. So probably I'm not going to film much of the game. Just my interaction with some players and coaches by the tunnel. So just to let you all know. So if y'all are cool with that, so gonna make sure I have a good charge on my phone for tomorrow because I gotta go into work early in the morning, get this over with, and head straight to Seattle right after work. But man, other breaking news. This is not now on to the other news in the NFL. I mean, not the Seahawks news, but other NFL news. The New York Jets trade Teddy Bridgewater to the New Orleans Saints for a 3rd-round draft pick. I don't know. So shout out to Gangrene David out in New York. We were talking a little bit about that trade, and we didn't quite have they didn't quite have the compensation up quite yet early, so we didn't know what the Jets were getting back. So the Jets apparently got a 3rd-round pick and sent a 6th-round pick and Teddy Bridgewater down to New Orleans. Tell me what you guys think of that trade. Does it benefit how big does it benefit the Saints? Obviously having a perfect backup for Drew Brees, because we don't know if this will be how many more years Drew Brees has left in the tank, and plus we know Bridgewater's deal has 1 year left on his contract. So that's one thing to figure out. And last but not least, did you guys see that freaking mega deal that Aaron Rodgers signed with the Green Bay Packers for 6 years, which he had 2 years left? So technically it's a 4-year deal, which he still also plays the final two years of his current deal up to way over $100 million. So, wow, 4-year, $134 million extension for Aaron Rodgers over in Green Bay. That's the biggest contract deal of any player in the NFL. So the Packers got Rodgers locked in, and looks like most likely Aaron Rodgers will retire as a Green Bay Packer and finish his career in Green Bay, but he's going to be finishing with some major bucks coming his way. But the question is, can he stay healthy this year is the question. So so let's see what happens during the season. Can Rodgers stay healthy and have a big time connection with obviously former Saint and former Seahawk Jimmy Graham in the red zone, which that's kind of a connection I want to see when seeing when the Packers play, want to see how well that connection with Rodgers and Graham is going to be. But, I'm just still anxious to see what the Seahawks do with our team, with our other guys, see if our offense can run well. Obviously I've been satisfied with the first string so far, but it really doesn't matter until we play like serious defenses, And, sorry, just... It's going to be interesting, but man, that Aaron Rodgers deal, though, wow. Pretty freaking big. And all I got to say is today has been a freaking crazy hump day for the NFL this year. Today. Today was a crazy hump day. Teddy Bridgewater getting traded to New Orleans, and Rodgers signed that mega deal. Seahawks trading a 6th-round pick for the Packers' backup quarterback, Brett Hundley, to be backup to Russell Wilson, and the extension to Tyler Lockett. But man, with that Saints trading for Teddy Bridgewater, and I also saw the news that this definitely signified that Sam Darnold won the starting job for the New York Jets, which he will start Week 1 Monday Night Football against the Detroit Lions, which I kind of want to watch that game too. But final game and for the preseason, which I can't wait to get back to regular season, which obviously love regular season more than preseason. So, and I'll definitely come back with a video when we know the final roster, 53-man roster for the Seattle Seahawks. I'll come back with a video talking about that, which I'll obviously have the list on my phone to tell you guys so I can see it right away. You all know I'm trying to make sure I have everything accurately. Because I obviously got to look down on my phone to show this, to be able to tell you guys all the information without I'm getting on the internet. But that's all I got for tonight. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications when I'm posting more videos up. I will be filming by the tunnel tomorrow for the Seahawks versus Raiders preseason game, and just that. So stay tuned for that, and until next time, if you ain't with it, you ain't infamous, and as always, go Hawks.